Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 27th of January. Now, first off, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know my videos pop up. Hopefully they do pop up. Thanks guys for all your support during this week too, because I have had a lot of hassles with YouTube not loading my videos. It took me 3 days to load a video from the other day. I still loaded it anyway eventually. So I decided to go over and check out Rumble. I have signed up to Rumble, guys, at last. I know a lot of you have been wanting me to do that for a while. It's pretty simple procedure, guys. If you want to get on the Rumble app, you just put the app on your phone and then you can pretty much watch me over there as well. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to try and shoot some videos over there as well because we're not as censored. I think we all know that. So the minute I pretty much signed up to Rumble, suddenly my videos started moving again on YouTube, which is all a bit mysterious, isn't it, guys? But we know how it all works. So thanks for being so patient. and I wasn't sick. I was just getting frustrated. Cheers, everyone. This is my first coffee since I've been sick. Not bad, not bad. I think my taste buds are coming back, guys. I hope you're all going well. There's a lot going on around the world. We know it is all kicking off. 2024 is not disappointing us, is it, guys? There's more of the Clown Show 2.0, I call it here, if you are new, guys, because it's very entertaining. Now, I've just got a little bit of admin before I start the prediction reading. Oh, don't forget to hit the like buttons, guys, and please comment down below. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to get back to you, but I will get back to you eventually, guys, so just hang in there. I love hearing from you. It's great to share what's going on in each other's countries because, of course, we know mainstream media only gives us a certain narrative that suits the current agenda. So it's nice to actually get first-hand information. First off here, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, we've had these neo-Nazis again popping up. I would say it would be Melbourne. I can't remember if it was Melbourne or Sydney. But there was like 30 of them anyway. It would have been Melbourne for sure. And there was like 30 of them in all black with balaclavas on. Oh yeah, not very intimidating. God, I can imagine any Jewish person that saw them wandering around. So they got on a train, apparently, you know, very intimidating. But I think the cops said there was no, there was one arrest, actually. They arrested one, but I think that's probably more for show, isn't it, guys? What is going on? No one even knows what the hell is going on. Remember I told you they let them march down the streets months ago in Melbourne? And no one got arrested. Oh, no, not like all of us who marched for freedom and, you know, like I said yesterday, got rubber bullets shot at us and sonic devices and arrested and all that. No, nothing like that going on. So they were allowed, they were just questioned. So that's pretty intimidating. A group of like 30 neo-Nazis in black with balaclavas on, just, you know, hopping on a train. Anyway, just more of the crazy stuff going on. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, guys, is there's some sort of protest going on around the Texas border. I got Texas the other day. Remember I was saying the America of old and the America that it's becoming? And I got the food and the Texas. Well, I did get Texas. I'm positive it was Texas. Sometimes hard for me to remember, guys. I say so much stuff. You got to imagine what my brain is like, scrambled eggs sometimes. But there's a border protest coming around this. And I think the actual, is it the mayor? It probably is. He's actually putting more razor wire and blocking it even more. He's blocking it himself. Good on him, I say. Bloody Biden, what a circus show. So there is starting to be some protests, which is good, guys. That's what we want. The other thing is I was sitting, I'll tell you this bit first. I was watching the news this morning, mainstream media, and there was a massive house fire in, was actually in Brisbane, a suburb, I think it was Cooperoo or somewhere like that. A scooter fire, yes, and they did say, I can't believe the mainstream media actually blamed the lithium battery. Yep, burnt the whole house down. They burn hot, those lithium batteries, because it burnt the whole house down. They showed it, and they did say It was caused by that. But then, you know what's so funny? You couldn't even write this stuff, can you guys? The next thing, there's an ad on TV. They go to the commercial break. This is how crazy Australia is, honestly. And there's the solar recall ad again for the batteries on the home systems. Remember I told you the other week we kept getting this recall ad about these batteries, you know, that, well, I suppose it's kind of a little bit like the smart batteries and things that you put on your houses, but they're recalling them still. So they must be very dangerous. You know how you put your solar panels on your roof and then you have your solar battery systems on your house? Well, that's what they're recalling. All of your different sizes. They showed like 6 different types. And they said, even if you've checked them, please check them again. Massive recall. Because why would you be putting an ad on TV? Straight after they showed their house burning down with the scooter battery. Well, they said it was a scooter battery. Who would know? Was it a scooter battery? Could have been a Tesla or something. They wouldn't let you know that though, would they? The other thing is we've still got the Trump show continuing. I talked about it yesterday. It's like the Netflix series, the Trump show. He's a show on his own. He really is. And he's got to do this defamation payout now, some squillions of dollars. It's a circus, isn't it? It just never ends. The Great Trump Show. We are enjoying it, though. It's pretty entertaining. Oh, and one more thing I've got to mention. Chris, you'll love this. We're getting our own little Blade Runners here. You know, the Blade Runners in the UK that took down all the tracking cameras? Well, on the news they showed, we have these cars here, and I'm sure you have them where you guys live, and they're a speed camera car. And they actually put signs up. They're really frustrating. It's almost like they're doing the cops' job so they don't have to stop people. So they just put signs up and they sit in their car and just book everyone that goes past speeding. And there's a person sitting in the car. And it's funny because the other day when I was walking the dogs with my girlfriend Sandy, we walked past one and I said, oh, wouldn't you hate to be the person sitting in the car? I actually said that to her. I said, oh, I wonder how many times they've been abused. Anyway, oh yes, this morning on TV, there's the guy in the guy in the car, the speed camera car, and he's filming it. Must have been filming it with his phone because he must have felt scared. And this guy comes up with the like balaclava and the head covered, and he spray paints all his windscreen and everything. Spray painted the camera on the car. So we've got like a bit of a form of the Blade Runners here. It's really good. People have had enough of all this camera stuff. I'm guessing camera. Rollouts, even the speed cameras. And look, they're seriously, our speeding fines and things like that have gone up through the roof like crazy amounts. And everything's double demerits. I think over this whole Christmas holidays, it's almost been double demerits. And especially on a long weekend, it's all double demerits. So anyway, we've got a little bit of a Blade Runner thing going on down in Melbourne. It all happens in Melbourne, doesn't it? The most locked down city in the world. Oh, other than China. Other than Panda. We call it Panda here. All right. Oh, why am I putting my glasses? All right. I think that's all I've got in admin today. I'll close my eyes. We'll get started, guys, and we'll see what comes up. We've got sunshine here today. I'm going to paint a bit of the outside of my house and do a little bit more mowing, just the usual. It's always a million jobs to do, isn't there, when the sun comes out, guys? All right. I've put our little lighthouse here today just to remind us, just keep being the beacons of light. Guys, keep shining your light. All right. Let's see what we get. Oh, yeah. The guides are saying this is the year of the tracking and tracing. Tracking and tracing, tracking and tracing. I'm getting the Square Digital Facial ID. Look, we all know we've got it. I use it on my phone. I've got to say, it is pretty convenient. You just pick your phone up and it's open. There are certain things that, like I say, it's not all negative, but then when you're being tracked and traced and credit scored and you're being told you can't go on holidays because you haven't earned it, and that's a whole different ball game. So I am feeling that this is going to be the year of setting up these systems, setting up their dodgy control systems. Although hasn't China Panda been doing this for years? I'd say they have. All right, let's keep going. And it's showing me the sharks are circling now. They're showing all of us little people, peasants and Lego people like in the water, floating. or treading water, paddle, what do you call it, dog paddling. And around us, the sharks are circling, meaning we've got sushi, we've got macron, we've got luxon, we've got elbow, we've got the whole lot circling. They're all circling. All these global leaders and elites are circling us, ready to pounce and have their big, shark feeding frenzy. I told you we'd be in this little holding pattern for about a few weeks. After the WEF, we knew they were going to come back and like, nothing to see here, everything's good, do not worry. But that's not true. We know it's not true. God help if they get a sniff of the blood, it'll be the feeding frenzy. So they're just circling at the moment. They're circling. Sounds like a horror movie, doesn't it? I'm hearing the Jaws music. Dun 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 dun. Well, how scary was Jaws? Remember when we all saw Jaws way back when? And now all the sharks are massive like that. You see them on the news or on TV and everything. They're all like 5 meters long. They're all like Jaws. Oh my God, it's just scary. We've had so many shark attacks here in Australia over the last year. It's crazy. It's really scary, and they come right up. Some people have actually filmed them coming right up to the water's edge. They can actually swim in pretty shallow water. All right. Oh, Australia sounds such a dangerous place, doesn't it? With all our snakes and everything. Oh, we do have a lot of deadly creatures here, guys. Oh, it's mad. Our neighbours had a brown snake the other day. And it just puts you on high alert. You're extra diligent when it comes to mowing. You tend to keep your lawn really short just so you can see anything. All right, but we all have our creatures and critters, don't we, guys? All right. Look, we don't have bears, for example. Big bears like Canada does. So we all have different things. All right. And those alligators I've seen in America, what the hell? They are like a prehistoric creature. I thought our crocodiles were big, which they are pretty big. But those alligators, holy crap, I've seen them walking around golf courses and that. And you just go, what? They are massive. Oh, massive. All right, enough of the critters. All right. Oh, and I told you that I have, I have told you that I've joined Rumble, and you can find me over there. So, sorry, I did tell you that. Don't worry about my brain. I'm still working out how to use Rumble too. I'm trying to work out how to load videos and things like that because they're a little bit different. So, give me time. All right, back to the reading. You know me, I'll get so distracted. I can't even blame the animals because Charlie's asleep, dogs are asleep, everyone's not here, so I can't blame the pets. Maybe it is me interrupting the videos with all my thoughts and downloads. Oh, I'm feeling like equestrian events are going to get targeted now. I feel like... like dressage, possibly horse racing and things like that. I feel like there's going to be more protesting about this cruelty to animals, and like equestrian shows are going to be interrupted by, could be the green activists. We've been talking about how it might go from yellow paint being splashed on everything and orange paint thrown over paintings and things to... ruining these like horse dressage show events. There could be more of that. It could be around the mistreatment of animals. We know that's gone on for years and years and years, especially in the horse racing industries and things like that. But for some reason, I'm getting particularly equestrian, which is interesting because it's quite an upmarket. It's not so upmarket, but it's a very regal kind of, people dress really nicely. I'm just getting interruptions to these kind of things by the, animal activists is what I'm getting. I'm not sure where. Could be in England. It could be Spain too, even. I'm getting Spain because you have that you have the running with the bulls and all that too. So we could hear a bit more from these animal activists, I'm getting. Just standing against. I feel like we're going to hear a lot more from these kind of people. But of course, it's all structured, you know. Shut things down, shut things down. See, they don't want us having fun. Look at Australia Day here, you know. Let's not sell the merchandise. And then they interviewed the guy in Woolies, did I tell you, the CEO, and he just made a complete fool of himself because he said, no, because we sell that because it's all, we focus on the food. He pretended he focused on the food. And he said that's why they focus on other cultures, because they still sell things for other cultures, mind you, here. And he said, no, that's because that day of that culture is centered around food. But then so's Australia Day. So it was like making no sense what he was talking about, because we all have barbecues and stuff, all about food coming together. So anyway, so that we know they're trying to stomp everything out. So I'd say that's like this equestrian. I'm just getting equestrian for some reason. Anyway, we'll see what happens. It might be some crazy protest that goes on somewhere. Could be England. All right. Which, we do tend to question, are some of these protesters, perhaps paid actors? There's a high probability. It depends on the protest, and I think it depends how many are at the protest. If there's only like 5 to 10, usually no, that's a little bit of an organised. Perhaps government had some input into it. So I am getting this equestrian thing. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. All right. They're just giving me humanity. Humanity's getting crazy. See, people feel like they're losing their shit. I'm getting that humanity. Be careful, guys. Be careful of the Karens and all the people waking up in their beast mode and anger. Stay clear. We know. They're starting to, people are freaking out. And I think it was you, Louise, telling me everyone's starting to buy up all the tin foods and everything. Like I said yesterday, they're feeding people here, do it on a budget, buy your tin vegetables. But people are starting to panic again. The panic, see how easy, it is piss easy to put fear in people. Mention war and there you go, it's on. People panic again. Oh, it's not even hard for these governments to do it, is it? So I am seeing that now. That people, the little people, peasants, and people feel like they're losing their shit. Not you guys, if you're here on my channel. If you're here on my channel, you're already awake. You've gone through your awakening process. You're still ascending, and you're now doing your masters in spirituality, we call it here, which is very, very challenging and complicated and exhausting at times. But this is the people waking up. It's the people waking up. They're feeling like they're just losing their shit. They feel like they're losing their minds because they feel like this can't be happening. This cannot be real. This can't be happening. Why would our government be taking us down to nothing? Why are people lying to us? Why is mainstream media feeding us just this heap of garbage, i.e. alien petrified statues from Peru, was it? Indian moon landing, Japanese moon landing, just to name a few. Oh, not to forget the alien Miami Mall incident. The list just keeps growing this year, doesn't it, guys? So people feel like they're going a little bit nutty. So it's like I said the other day, they're having to put their temporary tinfoil conspiracy theorist hat on to try and get a download to work out the hell what is going on. They're still doing their crime investigation boards. If you're new here, I talk about people waking up having to do their crime investigation boards. Like, what's Bill Gates, an IT guy, got to do with BlackRock? And why is he buying on this land? And why are they pushing the plant-based foods? And, why do they want to control and close all the banks down? And, so many questions, which takes quite a while to solve this crime because it is very complicated. So they're having to put their little tinfoil temporary. They'll tell you it's only temporary. They don't want to be labelled as a conspiracy theorist, flat earth tin hat wearer. But nonetheless, they're having to look now at the truth because that's their new reality. It's not going away. See, their old life's gone. We've talked about it a zillion times here. The old life, driving off in the hearse. Bye! Long gone. It's all gone. It's even going out of sight now. It's completely disappeared and vanished. And people know it. They know it now. Their old lives. 2 weeks to flatten the curve and you'll have your life back. Well, we're 4 years in. Started in 2019, didn't it, guys? And here we are. They're still feeding people the BS garbage and lies. Still 4 years on. But people are waking up. We know they are. We talk about it all the time here on my channel. I share stories with you about people waking up. You guys. Sorry, that's Charlie. Charlie! Puss, 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 puss. Charlie! Puss, puss, puss. Charlie! Charlie! She's doing her echolocation, if you're new. Don't be scared. She tries to find her way around the house using vibration. She bounces it off the walls because she's blind. And I think she's going quite deaf, to be honest. It's so loud, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. Before I was interrupted, I forgot where I was up to. All right, I'm getting for us guys now. It's time for us to change the channel. We've been sitting on this channel. We've been trying to keep it from, we talk about, we always get that Simply Red song, turn it up, turn the channel up, make sure it's on the channel, and not crackling. We got to get very sharp and in tune. But the guides are saying now we change channel. We need to change channel. We need to change our frequency. We need to keep rising up, not sit idle. That's the message for us. We need to keep evolving to those next levels. So we have to change the channel. Let's see how we do this. Hang on. Oh, the guides are just saying, just make sure that you see through the smoke and mirrors show. Make sure you see through the smoke and mirrors show. Which, if you think of a smoke and mirrors show, I say Sushi's very good at this, good as magic tricks. The smoke and mirrors show, just make sure you're seeing the truth behind the smoke and mirrors show. Look behind everything. So everything that's being fed to us, make sure we're looking behind it, because that'll give us the next channel. Look behind it. Look behind the information. Look what the truth is behind it. We always talk about here, while we're seeing the Trump show and all the circus event in America, all this is going on over here in America. So we know that here on this channel, that there's always a good distraction when something's trying to be passed in Parliament, perhaps a bill, example, Trudeau, just saying, he's very good at this. So there's always good distractions going on. So we have to make sure we change the channel now and get a lot more in tune, a lot more focused, a lot more aware. But the guides are saying still safeguard ourselves. It's very important. So we're changing the channel, guys. Hang on. And they're saying don't be reluctant to do that. It's always very safe to stay in the status quo. We know that here. If you're in a bit of a good frame of mind or you're feeling good at the moment, like I've been getting my acupuncture, working an absolute miracle, guys. My neck is just improving out of sight. Charlie. I'll see if she'll come. Charlie. Oh, she's got to be deaf. Charlie. Puss, 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 puss. We can't just sit idle. We have to puss, 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 puss. Charlie. Charlie. Oh. Charlie. Come on. Charlie. Oh, she went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Now it's normal with the pets interrupting, isn't it, guys? So hang on, let's see what we can do. They're showing us, they're saying that growth is really important now. They're showing us though, like how when you see trees and they have mushrooms and things going underneath them, they say that tree has a very healthy ecosystem, or I think is it if you see that lichen growing on trees, it's a very healthy tree. It's a good sign of life and energy force kind of thing. I'm just getting that. Well, we're like these, they're showing us as mushrooms. Hang on a minute. And that's what I'm getting for us. I know that sounds a weird analogy, but we're like this healthy, well, saying support structure for trees and for the earth. We're this little support structure. We might be little and tiny in stature or whatever, like the little mushroom. And it's like, it reminds me of those little forest cards I have. But we're important to the ecosystem of, say, the forest. So, you know, you think about a mushroom. I'm just getting that. They're a symbol of a healthy soil, healthy plant, healthy tree. Whenever I see little mushrooms and things growing in the garden, you know, there's been a lot of rain, and I actually have to pick them up so Sprocket doesn't eat them because I get scared. He's going to eat everything now. He's blind. But I'm seeing that we're these positive little indicators of change. I guess you could say of change. Like I said, it's after the rain, all these little mushrooms pop up and you get them in little rings and everything, don't you? Well, we're sort of being compared now to a mushroom. We show signs of life. We show signs of health and well-being. I hope you can understand the analogy that I'm sort of trying to explain to you here. We're a very important part of the forest ecosystem, but they're saying we're a very important part of, well, in other words, the global awakening. We're the little beacons of light, the beacons of hope. We're the ones that planted lots of seeds. We woke up in the beginning. We've been leading this charge very early. So now we're like these little mushrooms. We're like these little healthy mushrooms growing. I don't think we're the magic mushrooms. Oh my God, that just came into my mind. How's the analogies I get? But we're just a very important part, the guides are saying, of the ecosystem, meaning the awakening that's currently going on. Well, that's a weird one, but we do like our natural analogies, don't we, guys? All right. I'm getting with these global elites, and this sounds weird. When they do start coming out with things, which we know they will very soon, they're showing me them being very charming. We've had this before a few times, Prince Charming off Shrek, but I'm getting that for Sushi. I'm getting it for Chris Luxon. I think Elbows Past is used by Dave. I don't think the charming's going to work here. But they're going to try and really charm the people. So they're going to try and put their best foot forward and really appear like they know their stuff. Because it's all about the trickery and illusion, see? If we can fool the people, they'll go along with whatever we're wanting to dish out. So I'm getting this. They're trying to be very, very charming. But we won't fall for it. We will look behind what the words are they're saying, because words come with energy, remember, guys. And if you're here on this channel, we read energy. We read everything, actually. When you go through your awakening process, your senses open right up. And you see things, you know things, you hear things, you sense things. And we don't even know how we do it, but we just do it. All right. So be warned if they're being very charming, because that's going to be a giveaway that they're ready to hit you with something afterwards. I am seeing Sushi for this. I'm seeing Chris Luxon too. I said he's going to have to do a couple of things. We know he is. He can't be all, perfect. He has got to get the approval of the global elites, remember, in New Zealand. All right, hang on. I'm getting everything's like a ticking time bomb. They're showing me like, an old bomb, like when people are at the mines and they go and put a stick of dynamite in, and then they have that little box with the thing on top, and then they press it down to explode the bomb. Well, this is what I'm getting. But the thing's moving really slowly on the top. This is the global elites. Well, a bomb's going to go off this year, basically globally. That's what I'm getting. But at the moment, it's moving very, very slowly. So so what it is, it's giving people time to wake up. It's giving people time to run away. It's giving people time to get into their strength and power. It's people waking up, not you guys, if you're here on my channel. We're probably right over behind the other mountain over here with our earplugs in, staying away from everything and the bomb that's about to go off this year. And I don't mean literally like war bomb. I just mean, if you think of a bomb going off, let's say, what's that big mushroom bomb that went off? Hiroshima, is it? Something like that. There's a lot of after effect. So, and it can be years later. You know, we know a lot of these bombs when they go off, they affect people's hearing. They affect people years later. There's talk of cancers and things like this. So what I'm getting is the bomb going off means it's going to continue to have a vibrational effect. Everything they're bringing out this year, which will be like a giant bomb going off with the rollout reset, it's going to keep rippling all year, affecting people, more and more stuff. It's not like you just go boom and the bomb goes off and boom, everything goes and blows up and then just drops and the dust settles. It's not like that. It has a continuing aftermath of energy that goes with it when a bomb goes off. So this year, the bomb, well, it's saying the bomb's going off, but they're also saying it's preventable. The bomb can be preventable as long as enough people wake up. And this would be around the mixture of protests we're going to get. Oh, God, it's exhausting. People standing up, fighting back. This is the kind of thing we need to have more and more people waking up. So I guess we've got to keep willing that and putting it out there, guys. But I am seeing but it's slow. They're showing me that it's only just moving, like the handle of this bomb on the box handle thing. It hasn't gone off yet. It can still be prevented, is what the guides are saying, if enough people wake up. See, this is what's so frustrating. Oh, I hope this makes sense to you guys. We're all over the place today. This is what's so frustrating, though, is that people, the minute war is talked about, it really scares and frightens people. Probably not us on this channel, because we know a lot of it is garbage, BS and lies. Look at the conscription talk in UK. Like, really? Well, if you're going to put fear in people, great way to do it, isn't it? You know, imagine all the young guys and that in UK that will be freaking out because they've heard that. Like, that's if they watch the news. Most of them don't, but it's probably popping up on their, you know, social media feeds. So, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot for people to absorb. So we have to just keep putting it out there, guys, that people are going to wake up to this garbage and nonsense before the bomb goes off. So I think it's just that we're at a transitional period in the awakening process. Like I said, guys, we're moving to a new earth this year. We're heading to a new earth because the vibrational frequency is changing. Let me see if there's one more thing, guys. Very strange. Hopefully the bomb won't go. Oh, the guides are just saying they do use Taylor Swift as a real way to get to the young generation. We've talked a lot here about Mr. Beast channel and how we think they feed young ones a lot of things, because they do feed Mr. Beast a lot of algorithm positivity, I guess you could say. And we do believe here on this channel that they do feed a lot of young ones. And I think that would be right with that Taylor Swift, because she's full on everywhere. And they've even got a Taylor Swift course you can do at some, I don't know, some university or college or something over in America. Go figure. It's complete insanity, isn't it? So we do know they know how to get to the young ones as well. And if you think of mass psychosis, like, that isn't even hard, isn't it, to do? We know how easy that was on a global scale, don't we, over the last few years, guys? All right. Oh, this is a weird reading today, guys, but bear with me. How about we pull a couple of cards now, guys, because this is just an all over the place reading. Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, guys. Oh, we get this card. We get that card all the time, don't we? Looking after ourselves. That could be about our health too. You know, getting good sleep with the valerian root tea that I've been using. It really works like a miracle, guys. You know, just taking good care of ourselves. I'm still coughing a bit, and we've all had those viruses and things. I'm going to pull one more of these. So we get that card every week, Nelly. Don't we, guys? It's craziness. It's crazy. The Secret of Camelot, the Authority of Spirit. Oh, that's a beautiful card. We often get that King Arthur energy and the Knights of the Round Table. Got the beautiful flowing water. Look at her with her, like, sword. So I'm getting that Guinevere energy. Guinevere. She was a strong lady, Guinevere, wasn't she? The Authority of Spirit. See, it's the spiritual awakening. It gives you authority. And not authority in a cocky way, like, oh, I'm the king of the castle kind of way. It's authority as in, like I keep saying, we're doing our masters in spirituality. We see things from a very different perspective. It's just how we're wired. The Secret of Camelot. I love that. We often talk about the movie Merlin, you know, all those King Arthur movies, the Knights of the Round Table. We all come together here, us BS detectives, sharing our stories like Knights of the Round Table, really, aren't we? There's not really one King Arthur. We're all equals here on my channel, aren't we? Yeah, transformation. See, we've pretty much gone through our transformation. We talk about the caterpillar into the butterfly as the awakening and emerging from your cocoon. Most of us have gone through our transformation, but we're still transforming. See, that's the thing. It doesn't stop. You keep changing. You keep getting more intuitive. Your intuition gets sharp. We talk about the antenna. Your intuition gets sharper. You know, we talk about maybe telepathy is going to start a lot more. I'm going to actually open this book at random again. Be here now. Oh, I love this book, guys. This is my new book. Oh, there you go. Reaching Out. There's the picture. Hang on, I'll show you that. Reaching Out. And it's like a beautiful little... what do you call it? Grasses. It's like autumn grasses, isn't it? I'll read a tiny bit. While cultivating courage fortifies us, we needn't be stoic at our own expense. We needn't and indeed mustn't deny our very real needs for support, love, and care. There is a reason why kin and community structures have governed humanity since time immemorial. We were not created to face life alone. An epidemic of loneliness is afflicting our planet, but we have the power to transform it by actualizing meaningful connections with others. This is a beautiful balance we can strike between taking responsibility for ourselves, knowing ourselves, nurturing ourselves, and extending ourselves to grow, and reaching out to others when needed. As we reach out in connection, we honor others' wisdom and strength. We unite in support of one another and in a shared experience of humanity. There is tremendous courage in humility and vulnerability. Wow. And you think about it, guys, that's us, the BS detectives. We reach out, we support each other, we help each other, we guide each other through. As much as we protect ourselves from, you know, certain situations and things, we still have found each other and vibrated together here. And I think people of like-minded or thought processes and who see things the way we do, we tend to have moved towards that, and we do try and support each other, don't we, guys? I think that's very true about that reaching out. Like Jen, you were absolutely amazing this week. I was getting so frustrated with YouTube, and so I reached out to you and had a little chat to you, and it was great. You just gave me that little bit of support to, you know, maybe think about Rumble, and I did, and you know, then when I did that, the YouTube got moving, and you sort of got my mind on other things. So thank you, Jen. You're always there for me. I do appreciate it. And that's exactly what we mean about supporting each other. You know, hopefully I'm there for you guys as well. But these are the kind of things. You guys are unbelievable, to all of you, for your beautiful support. And I love that you guys missed me for the few days I wasn't there. Like, how magic is that, to have people that actually miss you? You know, when you've got friends that wiped you years ago that you've known for like 15, 20 years, and they don't even miss you. Like, it's crazy. Just an example. You know, these things affect us, don't they? All right, I'll see if there's one more thing, guys. And and then we'll finish off. Oh, God. I'm all out of sync today. I'm getting that In Excess song, Beautiful Girl. Beautiful girl, stay with me. Oh, it's a pretty song, that. I love In Excess. You know, I love Michael Hutchence. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting that song by Live Baby Live by In Excess as well. Now that the day is over, you will find out in the end there really is no difference. What's that song? Cry, baby, cry. Night is over. Oh, I can't think what the song is. Oh, I'm hopeless. In the end. Because they don't give me the name of the song, they just give me the tune. Really is not different. Oh, I can't think what it is. Oh, hopeless. All right, hang on. Oh, and I'm getting all In Excess today, Michael Hutchence. I'm getting that song, Don't Change a Thing. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing for me. Do. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Well, that's what I'm getting for us, guys. Don't change a thing. Keep being you. You're awesome. Keep being your best self. Don't change a thing. I want you to go and listen to that song today by In Excess, Michael Hutchence. Don't change a thing. Oh, it's such a cute little song. I'll leave you with that today. Oh, it's such a funny steer. I'm standing here on the ground, best but and long, mother down. Do. Oh, great song. Go listen to it. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia today. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Like I said, we've got a long weekend here. So a few jobs getting done. All right, take care. Thanks again for all your support, guys. You're absolutely unreal. I love your comments. Like I said, check me out on Rumble. If I do vanish, I'm on Rumble, but I'm going to do both. So don't panic. I'm going to stay on YouTube as well, as long as I can. All right, bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.